Refusals in the 30-day deadline in DUI cases. That's the topic of this video. So there used to be a 10-day deadline. Some people think it's a 45-day deadline, but what we are really talking about is 30 days from the issuance of a 1205 form. That is usually a kind of yellow carbon copy looking piece of paper that is issued typically at the time of arrest for a DUI. What happens in your DUI case is very factual specific, right? But you need to do something within 30 days, and you need to be talking to your lawyer about it so they can tell you what the best options are, because there are a couple of different ways a case can go. DUI cases have administrative actions and criminal actions. The 30-day deadline is particularly important in the administrative side of things, okay? But when there is a refusal, if you refuse to give your blood after the cop reads implied consent, or if you refuse to give your breath after the cop gives implied consent, you can face up to a 12-month hard license suspension. Hard suspension meaning you're not eligible for a work permit or school permit or any of that thing. No driving at all. So it's so important you act quick. You don't want to try to talk to a lawyer on day 29 where you're trying to get things rushed out. You got to call somebody fast, okay? They can talk to you about whether filing an ALS appeal is the best option to try to prevent that 12 months of suspension. Or is an ignition interlock device appropriate in your case? Do you qualify? Are you licensed in Georgia? Do you have a CDL? Have you had other suspensions? Those kind of things that your lawyer will go through with you to determine what is best for you. And one of those things might be, did you call them quick enough to make the ignition interlock permit something that's a viable option for you? Do you want to go to trial? Do you want to fight it? Do you want to plea? All of those things your lawyer should be talking to you about. But a refusal, where a cop issues a 1205 form, and if someone does not act within 30 days, is going to lead to a hard 30-day suspension. That is absolutely no good for anyone. Do not let that happen to you. Make sure you call a lawyer quick, particularly if you're dealing with a refusal case and a 1205 form was issued. If you have any other questions about DUI, subscribe, check out the other videos on this playlist, or call us at 470-635-1725.